Welcome to Modern Mystic Messages. I'm Teresa, and I thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on the video. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, what's up, soul family? And oh my goodness, I don't know where we're going today, but yeah, I think, well, okay. I had promised I was going to pull a love reading while we're still in solstice energy. So I sat down to pre-cleanse the cards, and well, I had already like cleansed and shuffled some decks that I had been kind of led to look at. So I called in my guides, and I was just kind of sitting here casually shuffling through some stuff while I was waiting for the phone to charge so that I can record the reading. And the first deck that I pulled, I was debating whether I was going to use this Intuit Twin Flame deck or not, because honestly, this deck has some amazing cards in it, but it also has some pretty brutal cards in it. And it's such a big deck for me that, the cards just kind of shoot out. So I gave it a good shuffle, and I'm calling in my guys and kind of getting in that zone. And the cards that came out of it, I was like, oh, I'm not putting those back. I'm going to call it just like it is. Because even though, I mean, it's not an explicit deck, but the thought that came to mind as I was pulling these cards was, oh my, hot, hot, hot. So we're gonna take a look at these. I'm gonna pull the rest of the decks too, because once I've actually called in my guides, I know that really nothing that happens during the reading or while I'm sitting at the table is a mistake. So somebody, whew, let's come on and get the spiritual work, y'all. Because listen, not only did I have these, and I'm gonna go through them with you first, but for some reason, even after I had pulled all these other decks over here, and you can't really see them off to the side because it's dark, but I got like hundreds of decks over here. But I usually, what I'm led to use, I kind of put aside over here and pre-cleanse them so they're on deck for the reading, whether I pull all those decks or not. As I was sitting here, it got on my mind to pull two other ones. I can't remember what this either of these decks is called, but these two decks that I had not initially planned on using came to mind, so I pulled them out. And as I was pulling this one and giving it a preliminary shuffle, a card fell out of the, like some of them kind of fell over, and one hit the floor. So, and the way it hit the floor, I pulled it back over and I used another card. I pulled a card, I think it was off the bottom, to pick the card up with, because it was like these hardwood floors. And yeah, anyway, and so then I went and pulled a card off the top. So these three cards, yeah, let's go get in here and get to it. Like I said, I have called in my guides: Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Yeshua, and Thoth, as well as Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon. I do ask your continued presence here. Please allow me to be a clear channel for spirit, and put your protective energy around the viewer as well, and allow them to receive the messages as applicable to them. Ashe. Now, of course, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. However, what I'm seeing here, it looks to me, and again, we're going to get further into the cards, but from what I'm seeing right here, this looks like one of a couple of situations. Either you know who this person is, and for whatever reason, you all have not completely discussed or completely laid all of your feelings on the table, so to speak, or you may have even laid your feelings on the table, but something is still keeping you all physically apart. This is somebody that has a lot of thought about somebody in a particular union, but for whatever reason, it has not physically come together yet. Or maybe y'all got together in the past or whatever, had that beautiful way vacation, met over wherever, what, I don't know. But as of right this moment, there's a lot of distance and longing here. It's a beautiful thing, but it looks like you still got some things to work on. When I first pulled the deck, one of the first cards that came out here was Our Energy is Stagnant. triggers sometimes happen to break the stagnancy and help the energy flow again. But then, and we have, you're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within to understand that you're seeing yourself, not me. Along with, I don't feel deserving, and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. I also had here, past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes, and that makes me afraid. I need to heal the grief to allow the love to bloom. So, a lot of longing here. Not saying that the person doesn't care, but it's something we got to work on personally. And again, in divine counterparts, twin flames, all of that, especially, I think this kind of goes hand in hand with the reading, the solstice reading we did yesterday. It looks very much like spirit deliberately put you on a path, so to speak, kind of set you down. This tower came, like I said, it's a lot of things that kind of took you out of the loop, broke you down to build you up into something better. And I think in the midst of all of this, it looks like you were also calling in love. So perhaps you and this person are mirroring each other. Well, I know, like I said, you are mirroring each other, but it, because of that, there's a lot of longing. You don't, as badly as you want to be together, you can't really be together until you finished the spiritual journey and whatever you needed to heal and deal with, and the karmic lessons both of you may be closing out, and the people that you got to, it's a lot involved. There's a whole lot of moving parts into this union coming together. And because of that, it's got you in a place of, this is, and again, I ain't being disrespectful because I'm right in this same boat with you without a paddle. This is the worst kind of are we there yet, because your heart wants this and it's not able to come into union just yet. But it's coming, it's coming. Um, we have here, and this was another one of the earlier cards that came out. Just like you, I'm always doing some form of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. And that's part of the reason for the delay too, because it's not just burning down everything so that you can run to your person. Even though you had a lot of seriously heavy karmic stuff to deal with and cycles to close, you are also a karmic facilitator. You're a healer. You're a catalyst of not only your own growth and ascension and your partners, probably very many of the karmics around you. I would hazard to say that even though you may think there's still karmics, there's probably a lot of folks in your wake that you would consider karmics that they're a lot better off for having known you. You may have started triggering their awakening and ascension too. I'm telling you, you guys a little a secret weapon and you don't even know it. So that, but that can kind of slow down the union as well. So yeah, you both had side quests to get work your way through before you get to the big show. But when it happens, our love will manifest through union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. I'm telling you, catalyzing each other. You really, really are. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. Yes, please do not give up on this. If this is your message and it's resonating with you, patience, grasshopper. And I know it's been a long time. I know you sick and tired of hearing patience, but please don't give up on this. This is not one you want to walk away from. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. Being mirrors for each other makes self love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if I'm not, I want you to love and nurture yourself. And honestly, that's the key to your union. Love and nurture yourself. Do the inner work, do the inner child work, do the shadow work, every bit that you can heal for yourself on a quantum level. Because if you are this right here, you are quantumly entangled with this person, whether you're in daily communication or not. It may even just be telepathically, because they're being lined up and you're being lined up. You may not even understand why you're being led in the directions that you're being led in, but you are mirroring each other. So the more you can heal on your end, you're helping your person heal and ascend as well. Love like ours can change the world. Indeed. I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with my love. And back to this, love like ours can change the world. Like I said, with the divine counterparts and twin flames, however, whichever you're coming in with, because it's not going to all be twins. But I'm not going to discount the fact that there are twins coming in the union, because I know better. Like I said, I got a twin. But it gets such a bad rap that some people don't really want to acknowledge those. I'm not going to completely discount it either. But I mean, to be perfectly honest, I understand why they get upset. 1111, as I'm about to say this, yeah, because my twin and I have been at this. We were friends for years first, and have been in love for years, and still have not been able to come together because we had a lot of stuff to work through on a personal level and as a couple before it happens. It's going to happen this year, I believe, because we're working on some things and finally seeing enough movement. I don't want to get into like a lot of detail on that, but yeah, finally. He said, but it's been a long time coming. Now, as far as these cards that came off of this table, the one that first hit the floor, and again, I feel like, or anything that hits the floor speaks extra loudly. La Natura hit the floor first. This card says you will give birth to something new, something beautiful. An idea manifests, the beginning of a new and wondrous journey. So, like I said, regardless of you think it looked like right now, don't give up. We got Moon Goddess here, a time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. And didn't we see that in the solstice reading for the general solstice reading before we got into the love scenario? It looked kind of funky on the front end. A lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff had to be torn down for what you're paving the way for. Then we have tranquility came here. Trust, all will turn out well. Everything will fall in place. Peace of mind and tranquility are soon restored. And then the final one that came off the bottom of the deck, you are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. And this is the Christos card. I had to take that when I saw it. Yeah, indeed. So now, this, like I said, that was just going into the reading. And again, I have never had that many beautiful cards come out of that deck at one time. So yeah, I definitely want to take a peek at it. But let's get on in here for the bulk of the reading and see where we're going. All right. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery and watch as secrets unveil before you. Wow. Real promises here. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. And sky of clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Trying to tell you, I think in this solstice energy, you're going to get some revelations that are going to really start to move the needle, so to speak, on the love scenario. Maybe even, like I said, other things too. We were looking at like the physical manifestation, the spiritual level up, and all of that. So I specifically wanted to ask the question about love here. But it's kind of all, like I said, they all kind of go hand in hand with this particular scenario, because I really do feel like this is still kind of a continuation of that energy that we pulled on yesterday. I didn't know whether it would be or not, but right out the gate, I could kind of see that, yeah, for this you were born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. You came here to come into this divine union, into this loving scenario. 10,000 angels lean on your circle of supernatural support. Absolutely. And honestly, even if it weren't a divine counterpart situation, I think there's way too many people in the world today that look at romantic relationships. They try to push the envelope into place without putting the divine in it. And people go, "Oh, how in the world you?" No, you better put the divine in your relationship, because other than that, you can wind up on your own. You gonna come into all kinds of Rudy Poots and craziness and who knows what. It's just a hot, hot mess, especially in the sector of the matrix we find ourselves in now, since these last few major timeline shifts of the past 5 or 6 years. It's some seriously soulless, crazy. Like I said, we are in the middle of a dumpster fire, and it's a lot of folks out there that are acting like, if what we believe when we turn on the television or pull out our phones is to be believed, there's some folks that's been totally lost their minds. So you really have to look for spiritual guidance leading you into these relationships. You really want that divine relationship. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. You and your partner. Because I'm telling you, you didn't, I mean, yeah, the love is cool and it's good and all that, but you didn't just come here for that. That's nice and it's a major part of it. But you came here to find that relationship. But once you come into union, you all have, like I said, you had your side missions. You have a mission together as a couple as well. So, oh, I know what I did want to. Before we get into the tarot, I do want to pull a couple of goddesses and see who's coming up. Ooh. Now this one fell aside, Ursula Danter, Etheric Chords. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's interesting because I was talking to someone I love very much the other day, and they were having some relationship issues a little bit, and I asked if they had ever done a cord removal, but they're not wanting to get into the whole spiritual thing. That's a little too woo woo for them, and blah blah blah. And I tried to explain to them, I don't care if it was a relationship for 10, 15 years ago. If you walked away from something and there's any possibility whatsoever, even if you may not even think there's a possibility, but depending on the cord cuttings are never a bad thing. If you have had a physical relationship with a person in the past, especially along the romantic nature, you know what I mean, there are etheric attachments there that they could still be affecting your situation 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line if that head cord has never been removed. We have Nunde here, truth. So that's going to be a big thing for you. Standing in your truth, recognizing the truth, speaking your truth together. Seasons is here and feeling safe. Okay. Nana Baluku and Tatuba. Have you not been feeling safe? Has that been part of? These are such beautiful. I love this. Well, you know, I'm a purple girl anyway, but this is beautiful. Give you a chance to see those, especially with the seasons. I mean, there's always a season for things, and You may not have realized you're coming up on it, but I believe your season for this union is lining up. It's just like, yeah. Ooh, the magician is first out. Wow, with the tower, four of pentacles, contact, and the queen of cups. Wow. And the 10 of pentacles. That was too easy, too quick. Wow, wow, wow. The two of wands is here as well. Mm-mm-mm. The world is here. Oh, that's way too many for me to take. Let me see what's on the top. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Was that the one? What else is here? The Seven of Wands, the Lovers, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. I guess I gotta take those now. Wasn't planning on it. Oh yeah, and the Queen. Got the King and Queen of Swords coming out here. So let me just make room, see what we're looking at. Okay. A little bit more than I had planned on, but I want to see what we got, what we actually looking at. Well, the Knight of Pearls or Pentacles definitely indicates it has been a while coming. I mean, like I said, he's very methodical, but the Knight of Pentacles, I'm gonna call it because it's pearls in this deck because it's a water-based deck. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is also the most reliable. So it may have been a while coming, but yeah, don't give up on this. Now, there is some tension or competition here, and that may be what slowed it down partially in the past. But we got the Magician, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is kind of holding things close to your vest, kind of like a possessiveness type thing, but typically it also indicates that you got something that's worth holding on to here. There's no like luxury, watching after your pentacles, your material goods. So as the magician, you're manifesting something. There's a tower here, which is an upheaval or some unexpected change. And I mean, you're going through a rebirth cycle trying to bring in this love situation. So, of course, I mean, yeah, tower. But this contact is here as well. And then the Queen of Cups is loving, intuitive, soft, beautiful, loving energy. The Queen of Cups is just all about, yeah, that. And the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. So, definitely it's coming in the World and Wheel of Fortune together, the Queen of Swords. I love the fact we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here, and it's literally like there's conflict for both of these parties. The Five of Wands is over here next to the King of Swords. The Seven of Wands came out with the Queen of Swords, but in the middle of those two, we got the Lovers and the Sun. So they're literally kind of facing off. There's a divide between them, but they're working their way towards each other. Let's see what we got here. Oh goodness, I done turned cards all kind of which ways. Oh no, it was just one. Okay. Oh, okay. Ace of Swords is here. Yeah. And didn't the Tower come out with the Hermit yesterday too? This is enlightenment. This, like I said, that Tower came along to literally kind of put you in a cocoon, if you will. This Hermit mode thing. The separation is what's allowing for the union. You may have wanted this person, been attracted to him, y'all both like each other, that's all well and good, but whatever was going on in your lives, you both had some things that you had to heal. And even past the healing, there's a certain amount of spiritual leveling up that had to happen because you're not being called into union just because, like I said, this ain't no regular love. This is a divine union, a sacred consecrated union for some form of spiritual mission on this planet at this time. The magician is here with the Ace of Swords. Clarity, insight, like the Page of Wands is here with the Four of Pearls. So yeah, and it may have even been a situation of, like I said, as you are getting, or each of you are healing. Ooh, I can't take all of that. In separation, trying to get, basically figuring out a way to make this stuff happen, kind of, sort of. Oh wow, Justice is here with this contact. Yeah, Justice. Okay, so yeah, this is, like I said, so, wow, and the Chariot came out here with the Queen of Cups, two Cancer cards together, the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. So maybe you are, either you might be a water sign, might be dealing with a water sign and an air sign here, because we got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords here, and then this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. But this, with Justice being here, this is, like I said, it's part of your cosmic, it's your you're healing and solved your karma. It, like I said, it's a karmic graduation, basically. Ten of Pentacles. Whoa, the Ten of Pentacles is here with the Wheel of Fortune. I told you, I said cosmic graduation. And because with the Wheel of Fortune, you can be on the bottom side of the wheel on a in a karma scenario, or at the top in a dharma scenario. And I said this is your it's a karmic graduation, and the Wheel of Fortune shot out of here with the Ten of Pentacles. So you're definitely on the dharma side. Yay. That's good for you. And the Emperor is here with the Two of Wands. I told you. I told you. It's in process. Ooh, what's this? Eight of Pentacles in the World. Yep. In this separation is just frustrating because you want to get to your person, and I get it because I want to be with mine too. But when I tell you this separation ain't for nothing, you didn't even realize you're doing the work, but that's what the work is. It was about the healing, the introspection, the spiritual leveling up, the mental, emotional leveling up, the forgiveness, the cutting off of the people, the all of those things, the realizations that were coming into place. The Wheel of Fortune is here with the Queen of Pentacles as well. So we've had the Wheel of Fortune is out here twice, and no, not the World out here twice yet, but yeah. But we got three of the four queens, and then the Magician. Yeah. With the Queen of Swords, we got Strength. And she is the strongest of the queens. It's like the Queen of Cups is all good. I'm glad to see her here in that beautiful, like I said, we're in Cancer season coming into the solstice. I am a Cancer, so the Queen of Cups is like, I'll claim it if y'all want that. When I see the Chariot and the Queen of Cups come out, that's that beautiful loving energy. The Chariot is all about, using your determination, your mental will, um, or strength of mind, or determination to move forward. But Cancers, if we honest with ourselves, we do know a lot of times we're too soft and squishy inside. We need to evolve into this Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is loving and all that too, but she's much less attached. She's more detached than the Queen of Cups. She'll cut a bitch low if she got to. She don't have no issue with setting boundaries. and that's what it takes. And she's here with the strength card, doubling down on needing those boundaries, as well as in this day it talks about passion, but there's also an element of angelic support there as well. Now with the Seven of Wands, what's this here? The Lovers. Wow. And then with the Lovers, ooh, the King of Cups, and then the Death card with the Sun. No, that's a show enough rebirth there. Wow. Yeah, you're both ascending into something real special for each other and for the world. I'm telling you, y'all are a gift to the world. And then the Queen of Wands is out here with the King of Swords. So, and the Queen of Wands is a show enough manifester. Temperance is here, covering this Five of Wands. So yeah, don't worry about the competition or conflict or whatever they trying to throw your way. It's gonna be all right. And what's with this Knight of Pearls? The Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. It's been a while coming. There has been some kind of deception, subterfuge, whatnot that may have been slowing it down. But hey, guess what? At the bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman here, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Cups. Oh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman. At the top of the deck, we got the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. So with this Seven of Swords, it's basically saying it's been a long time coming, but when it does come, it's just that it come with, like I said, that people are going to be hating because it's so big what you're manifesting. And this is, you could hide this love if you wanted to, but you're not being called to hide it. You're being called to kind of put it on display because it is a teaching lesson for the world. This energy is very contagious in the best kind of way, and it's supposed to be. Let's see here. Rest and rejuvenation. So yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Just continue doing what you're doing in this meditative state, healing, up leveling. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be coming out of hermit mode at some point eventually, but you may still be kind of in it for the moment. It's okay. Tend to the self-care. Keep doing that because that is kind of what's gonna be leading you into this next season. Look at here, healer of the ages. Community is here. And Magician in the Mirror. Wow. Yep. I'm telling you, you're doing it. You are doing it. So it may not look like it because you don't have it right there in your hand at this second. Do I need this deck? I don't think I do. I really don't. Yeah. Y'all are gonna be in the public eye. There's some notoriety that comes with that. You're supposed to be public with this. Oh, and this birds are about tweeting. It's gossip. It's whatever. But along with that moon, I'm telling you, you're gonna be in the public eye. When I split this deck off, I wasn't intending to split it, but that's the way it came out with these lilies. Yeah, this is a gift from y'all's ancestors. They shopped for this person for you. So, yeah, it may take a while for it to come into place, but please do not fear that it's coming because it is. It is definitely coming. Now, I wanted to grab, well, get one more here. And then we're just going to look at some fun little messages from telepathic messages, I guess, if you will, from you all to see what you would say to each other if you could through the mouths. And then we'll pull a, what is that? The Journey of Love? Yeah. pull a couple of those and get a message, and then we'll get on up out of here. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Okay, I'm gonna go through this one more time. If don't nothing else come out, then nothing really wants to come out of this deck. Oh, what's this? You are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is something that most people probably have never seen or may not see in their lifetime again. It's a rare scenario, but a beautiful one. So yeah. Now, when I pull this deck to shuffle it, I did have a couple of messages that popped out of here that I wanted to take a look at. It says, "I feel this insane attraction to you. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. Ooh. And without you in my life, I feel so lost." And I think that's part of it. It's like, because this person, whether you actually physically are in connection with them or not, you know the kind of love that you want. That it's homie, lover, friend, sexy, whatever, best friend. All it's everything rolled into one. The stuff that people write songs about, dream about, and pray for, but don't ever actually. Well, a lot of folks never find it, but you're finding it in this lifetime, and it's a beautiful thing. What's this? Okay. All right, what we got? I've been working on my self love and self worth. Please keep working on that. That is key to letting this come in. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. It's on the way. Please don't feel disappointed in me. You're so beautiful inside and out. I had a crush on you from the very start. Okay. Only you can see through me. hmm And I can feel your energy around me every day, whether you're physically in each other's presence or not. Absolutely. Now let's grab this and see if we can get a message out of the journey of love to take it on out the door with. Because, wow, what is this? Heart of God and the Christ. Ooh, that's pretty heavy hitting. When, like I said, I do this and whatever standing up, we have the heart of God and the Christ flame coming out of this deck. But I did want to see if we can get something for the couple. Let me see if we can get one more. What was that? Oh, oh, wow. Okay, I don't know, but you know what? Again, this is one of them scenarios where I'm gonna take my time with it because that's so cool. We had Heart of God and the Christ Flame, but I was looking for one more card. Three came: Earth Angel, 3, 2, 1, and Coming Together. Absolutely. I definitely got to look at that one, if nothing else. But let me see. I ain't going to say if nothing else. You know how we do here. So, Heart of God says, you are a part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love, and the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. Wow. Now, I didn't plan on pulling this many, but because of yeah, we got to look at them because didn't we just get through talking about being called here for a sacred purpose? This union that's been taking so long to come together is taking so long together because it is a consecrated union that is set aside for divine purpose and mission. Yeah, you're both activating with this heart of God. And when you come together, woo! Yeah, that part. Let's see what we got here. 321 is the next one together here. Oh. Oh, actually, I want to read the poem on this one too. I don't want to shortchange you nothing on this reading because this is amazing. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude, we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep of thoughts caress in soft embrace, and yet and eyes allowed to enjoy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. Wow. Like I said, this whole reading is goosebumpy, but it's like I'm yeah. And here we go. I think you might want this one too. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye, soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with with, what was once a challenging issue and so soon will not be an issue for you anymore. Just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you. A new life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. And the poetry that goes with this card. Love is what makes the heart beat faster, the lump in my throat, the feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are. And I look in your eyes deeper and I know the unspoken words that say I love you and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you lasts forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. Ooh, child. Woohoo! All right, now we're going on mosey on over here to the Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings a greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love of depth and compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that bring this healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. And honestly, this reminds me, if you have not watched or listened to the solstice message and the general solstice reading I did yesterday, please consider watching both of those, because I really think that there's some information there that's going to benefit you, because we did talk about the basically how the revolution is not going to be televised. It basically comes from what we give our attention to. Learning the jellies as a master manifester, and it's that master manifester energy is still coming out here too for you and your counterpart. But it's about turning your attention to the things that you want to create, the world around you that you want to see, regardless of the dumpster fire we're finding ourselves in the middle of right now. It's kind of like choosing to be, well, the world would call us delusional, but it's not even delusion. It's being delusional enough to understand that in our delusion we're creating something new, because we're just that powerful. It's not delusion, it's creation with intent. Not buying into the what is, with the full understanding that we can create the what will become with our knowing, regardless of what it appears to be going on in the present. We're going to go on here to Earth Angel. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? Christ Flame 31. Did I read that poem? I don't even know. Probably not. I don't think I did. Nope. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a new language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. So whether it's a literal child or a figurative child or yourself that is rebirthing, however it applies for you, it's a beautiful thing that's happening. It's unfolding for you right now. And then we have Earth Angel. Oh, that's a beautiful card too. Earth Angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart. You bring me home. Even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. This oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love, and protection for you and your beloveds. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know that you're safely carried on the journey of love. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less, allowing love to be. And then the other poetry with this: thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid. Wait a minute. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid I had risked everything by holding out my hand. And now, as I share your joy and excitement at being a friend, I realize I may have to run to catch up with you. And then the final card we're going to look at today is Coming Together. Ooh, like I said, so goosebumpy. I'm loving this. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose, it may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. Know it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know that it serves your growth. In the poetry here, two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. Y'all, listen, if this reading resonates with you, leave me some purple hearts in the chat because, it definitely resonates with me. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm claiming it. I encourage anybody that watches it to claim it. This is absolutely beautiful. This is two divine beings that have gone the distance, done the spiritual work, are leveling up and being guided and directed into this magician energy. You ask for this, and whether you realize it or not, you have become the magician in the mirror, and you have manifested this amazing, amazing relationship. It is unfolding for you. Still a little bit of tweaking that's got to be done, but don't worry, it is on the way. Family, this is your reading. I enjoyed this so very much. Thank you for allowing me the honor of reading for you. If this reflects for you, if it resonates, please give the video a thumbs up. And of course, share it with whomever comes to mind when you see this, because this is amazing. I love you so much, soul family. Until next time, peace and blessings to you. Namaste.